In my series 1, I spoke about how to lay a strong foundation for your career. How do you make sure that you grow up really strong and don't get bogged down by the different challenges that your career or your life might bring with it. Today I want to specifically talk about women once they're entering their mid-20s to say mid-30s. That's really the time when a lot of women drop out of the corporate bandwagon. Of course, the first drop happens when they choose to find a life partner or get married. A lot of women drop out of their careers in this age bracket, in the mid-20s to mid-30s. Often, the first drop happens when they get married for several reasons. One, the chosen life companion is not okay with a woman having a career. B, the companion might be staying in a different city and that leads to a break in the job and often a never come back because either the woman herself gets so used to being at home or she simply adjusts to the new reality that her career will be very secondary or always secondary to the man and she does not come back to the workplace. This is often followed by motherhood, and that's usually when most women drop out. I'll not say for the wrong reasons. Yes, if a woman or if a couple has chosen to bring in a small life into this world, it's but natural for someone to be there to nurture and look after that baby. What I really want to highlight today is for women to be able to have stable long-term careers. It's all about careful choices. The first most important choice, or the first most important decision a woman has to take is, what is the role that career will play for her? Does she really want to always prioritize her career? And if that's the case, she should think hard before she really opts for choosing a life companion, opting for marriage, and definitely before deciding on motherhood. Because both of these things are major decisions and will require careful balancing throughout her life versus her career. There will be compromises along the way, which might be by her husband, by her, but yes, it will not be easy balancing dual careers and it will not be easy balancing motherhood. So make that choice wisely. And yes, I'll say over here, life doesn't go as per plan. You might midway decide, you might meet someone wonderful and might decide that yes, it's time that you sort of reprioritize your life and get married. Have very clear dialogues before you go that way. Let your companion know what your dreams mean to you and what really brings you happiness. And if both of you can be happy together sharing those dreams, then go ahead. Don't lay the foundation of a relationship basis compromises, because there'll be so many more compromises to make as you go further. Having a baby is a choice. Don't have a baby if you feel you will be unhappy making compromises for the baby that comes along. You never know, if you're banking on your parents or your husband's parents to look after the baby, they might take ill, they might not be around. Or if you really have a very, very reliable nanny, she might go away tomorrow. What's going to happen to the baby then? It's going to fall upon the two of you to look after that child. What if, unfortunately, the child has higher requirements because of medical reasons, because of learning abilities? How will you manage it then? So first, choose very wisely, and secondly, be ready to make changes to your plan, because life, again I would say, doesn't really go as per plan. Stay adaptable. You can't always have it all, right? It might look someone's life is just too perfect. You might think, oh, she has it all, she has a career, she has kids. But no, even I've made a lot of compromises in my life to reach my balance. I could have been pursuing a global career somewhere, maybe a larger role. I've chosen to be in India to be with my parents so that I can have the support raising my children and I can be with them in their old age. I have a sister who requires me. I'm here for her. When my kids were 3-year-old, I could feel the distance, and one of my kids actually said, "Mama, we need you around. You're never around to play with us." And yes, I took a 1.5-year break. All that meant somewhere I compromised on my career, but that was my choice and I'm quite happy on the choices I made. Were making those choices easy for me? No. And I really wish that as I was growing up, as I was going through these phases, I had a mentor with me who could have told me, Richa, just go with it. It's okay to take a career break. It's okay to embrace motherhood. It's okay to take time off and be with your kids. Life is not all about career. It's not always about the next promotion. There's no other joy in life than finding a companion you can share your life with, you can share your dreams with. And really, the joy of motherhood is unparalleled. But yes, all of these come with a lot of responsibilities. So make those choices carefully and then be happy in what you've chosen. If the wind and the course changes, embrace that, adapt, and make sure you don't get bogged down. Stay strong because life is not easy.